Ask the bartender about rumours.
Is anyone crying? Is anyone crying?
Is there any crying?
Looks upset.
Well, I mean, there's a sort of there's obviously the old there's the old kind of goblin who's a very old sort of wrinkly goblin. He's running the jukebox, and there's in the corner there's a hooded character that you can't quite make out. Small, frail, might be a lady.
It's Aragorn.
Hunched over a small glass of Pimm's and tonic.
Pimm's and tonic. He's got a little shot glass of Pepsi.
Al Pimm's. This is a classy establishment. If you'd gone into the Rook of Wood, it would be completely different.
Oh,
but you're
Where
here.
Where did we go?
We went in the posh place.
You went in the very posh and Shafties.
We thought it was classy.
I thought I'd go to a classy place. So in my experience, when you want to find a quest, go to the local rowdy pub where everyone's drunk, not the posh, expensive one that we've got into.
So there's the old cowled woman. There's a couple of young, strappy young lads drinking on one of the tables raucously and laughing and having a good time.
At me? They're laughing at me.
No, they're in their own world. And there's a man feeding sort of silver pieces into an archaic-looking sort of slot machine in the corner as well.
Oh,
and,
my God. It's made of wood. It's just a wooden.
Let's talk to the woman.
Machine.
Yeah, she looks like the only sort of one that might possibly need some help.
You want to talk to the crone?
She's the obvious epic quest giver.
Okay.
Who's going to talk to her?
She's got the highest charisma.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing everything though. Maybe like.
Yeah, but you're the one who's good at talking to people.
I can't talk to her. My charisma's 4.
I've got 12 charisma.
You're at the second best. Okay.
Right.
12 charisma?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm a prodigy bard.
What are you going to say to her?
Hello, darling.
Nice.
Fancy a drink?
The old wrinkled crone lifts her hood slightly, and you see a terribly wrinkled old face that you can't quite make out what race she is, but she's a diminutive character, and she says, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. What do you want? I'm enjoying my drink. Leave me alone," she says.
Ask her what she's drinking.
What are you drinking? What do I speak?
Give me a charisma roll.
What do gnomes speak like?
Yeah.
That's a 20.
20.
I didn't even roll.
Oh, a fellow gnome, and aren't you a beautiful one? She says.
Hello, lady. What is your name?
My name? It is Wrinkleface, the unwashed.
I love the emphasis.
So her parents, when she was a baby, looked at her and thought, Wrinkleface, that's perfect. Yeah. Perfect name.
My original name was lost.
Tried to push her back.
I'm so old, it's lost in the mists of time, my original name. But they just call me Wrinkleface around here.
Oh, Wrinkleface. God, Wrinkleface.
Can you tell me about this dreadful curse?
Oh, the dreadful darkness, you mean? Do you sure you wish to hear of it?
No, it's all right, actually.
I believe in a thing called love.
No, actually, no, I changed my mind. Do tell me.
Oh, you do want to hear about it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have heard tale of a terrible monster that haunts this town.
Come on,
Is
spit
it
it out, Wrinkleface. Jesus Christ.
It is something that the locals have referred to as the Jamba Fiend.
Jamba Fiend.
Oh.
It lives, I hear, at the old ruined castle.
Oh.
On the hill, outside of Wook.
Henman's Hill.
She's like pointing outside of the window, and there's like a flash of lightning, and it lights up the silhouette of a castle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was something sinister about the town, and when we kind of met what's her face, Wrinkleface, I was really happy to kind of find out that my suspicions were true, and there was a dark evil to be met and combated.
Is there any treasure involved?
Treasure?
In this tale.
The Jamba Fiend, I've heard, is a great hoarder of treasures.
Excellent.
It collects. It raids the village, and it also is a lure for adventurers.
We're going to get there at the end of this bloody
Many
castle.
adventurers have lost their lives.
This is going to be a huge pile of owl-related products.
That's the only thing that there's.
Maybe he'll have like an oiled up like slave that we can get though for the wagon.
Oh yeah.
To pull the wagon.
Yeah,
and then I can get my
do need
strength
something to pull
bonus
a wagon.
back.
Can we buy like a pony or something to pull this wagon around?
Oh yeah,
How
good
much does a pony
idea.
cost?
Ponies are
Old
expensive.
woman, do you know where we can acquire a pony?
Grab her by the scruff of the neck.
There may be
Intimidate.
stables
You have an
in the
intimidate.
town.
Where is the pony?
How much do ponies usually cost, old woman?
I don't know. You must know the average price of a pony. You will have to ask a stable master in the morning. I am only an old woman
You must
trying
know.
to drink my drink in
You
peace.
are-
Now leave me. You have disturbed
You
me
blew
too
it.
long.
I'm gonna dazzle the woman, and she's
You're a
gonna think that
body
she's a
lady.
pony and pull the cart. You ready?
What? Oh, maybe she can pull the cart.
Charm
no,
her.
I'm gonna dazzle her. I'm
Okay.
gonna charm her
Okay, Sip.
with one of my spells.
Are you gonna
She's
play
gonna
your?
think that she's a horse.
Are you gonna play your ukulele?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You
here we go.
think that you're a horse, and you're gonna pull my cart full of out shit, bitch.
Oh my god. What was it? What was it?
It was a 14. You got to add 3, haven't you?
No, that's that. I'm rolling for resist.
You can't resist my charms.
Do I?
19, bitch. Welcome to the clan. Have fun pulling the cart.
Come on, that's a great song.
That was very, very strong. Oh, fine. Wrinkle face. She says. Her eyes just glaze over, and she says, "Of course, anything you say
Oh my god.
as additional information."
We did it!
I know that the one thing weak about Jamba fiends is that they are very vulnerable to golden weapons.
Oh.
Now she's charmed, lovely wrinkle face. She said, a round of drinks for my new friends. Of course, so the
Yay.
barkeep brings around drinks, and we've got them here. So
Got
there's-
our drinks.
So Simon's
Yay.
drinking horn gets filled up.
I'm not sure what
Please.
this is in here.
Where's-
Also, I'm a little bit worried about. Careful.
Where's mine?
A small
Careful.
drink for the gnome is
Oh.
here. Duncan.
Oh.
Hey!
Fantastic. What a good joke.
That's good.
Perfect gnome-sized drink.
Good. Oh, fantastic.
Great, so we found a quest. And I got a free drink. A good day so far.
So you're feeling, you're enjoying your drinks. The rat,
Oh.
of course, has had a little saucer given to him of
Dad
beer,
loves his drink.
and
Animal
he
cruelty.
is getting sloshed.
I thought you were against all that kind of stuff. Look, he's stuck in there. He's gonna
He's
drown.
loving it.
No, he loves
That's
it.
beautiful. It's a
So,
nice
of
draw.
course, the old lady, she's on your side now. You know, you've
Yeah.
charmed her. She's going to empty her pockets, and she's actually going to give you what she's got on her person.
Don't worry, I'll
which
rip that
is-
off of her because actually we're going to use the owl oil
What's she
on
got?
her.
What's she
She's
got?
got
We've all
2
agreed.
health potions
We're going to oil her up.
and a potion of strength.
Oh.
Oh,
Excellent.
sweet.
And she will give these to Duncan, who charmed her initially.
Yes.
What?
And these
I'm the mage.
these will be very handy.
I thought I
you
was
didn't
the
even have to pay
charmer.
for them. You were very lucky.
Oh, yeah.
He's a pretty gnome, though.
I'm gonna need these.
Brilliant.
We're stripping her down and oiling her
double
up
your
for her cart duty.
You're going to strip her down and oil her up now?
Yeah, with the
Wow.
owl oil.
What?
Okay, well, I mean, she's obviously
Because we're going to light her on fire if she tries to run away.
Oh my god.
Well, it is a little bit
Whoa.
like hypnotism. You know, you can't necessarily. You know, you've charmed her with made her join your adventure. I'm not sure she'd be willing to take all of her clothes off and be
charmed.
rubbed up in.
She's dazzled. She doesn't
gonna
know the
pull
difference.
our
She thinks
cart.
she's a horse.
Okay, she passes the resistance roll with flying colours and says no, and the
No, you
spell is
tied.
suddenly broken.
Oh, God
Oh,
damn it,
you
Sip.
blew it.
My
no.
charisma's 19. She hasn't passed it.
No, but she's resisting you. She says no.
God, we
I'm
can't
sorry.
even oil up the old woman now. Great.
Well, we got some treasure from her, so it
Still
will be
pull our cart though, surely.
Is she still pulling the cart?
And we know what we got to do. We got to go to the castle up there.
Oh yeah, the
outside of
haunted
window.
castle on the hill.
Right, so it's you're all feeling terribly tired all of a sudden, and you do realise that it's very
Oh.
late,
Okay.
and you've all
Oh.
enjoyed your drinks.
I'm a bit pissed.
And the
to be
old
honest.
woman, you've let her
You want me
go.
to lullaby?
You let her go?
She's gone. Yeah, well, she stormed out. She wasn't taking any.
Trans-
She didn't like
Can
to
we use
be
her
a
room then
horse.
for the night?
Ah,
Oh.
Well, how do you know if she had a room?
Yeah, she's
just
left.
say that you're with her
left
because
in
you're
a
a
rage.
gnome.
Can I do a lullaby so that we can all sleep and get some
Sure.
sort of magical bonus when we wake up? Sure.
Just sleep in the bar.
So
Go.
you've okay. So
Go to
Sips,
sleep,
Go to
motherfuckers. Go to sleep.
the door says, "Why? It's no problem if you don't want to move. You can sleep in the bar." So Sips plays the lullaby.
Yeah.
You all drop off to Snoozy Land over your drinks,
Have fun in Snoozy Land.
and and you wake up. Let's see how that. No, it goes.
Oh,
It goes okay.
what a lovely morning it is now, all of a sudden.
So my drink's still here.
Luckily, your stuff is still here. Yep. You. Nothing bad happened in the night.
Someone could have stolen our shit.
I know.
We were all asleep.
Sleeping out in the open is very
It's just all
dangerous,
owl
but
shit anyway. Nobody wants.
That's true, yeah.
The dwarf locked you in because you stayed so late anyway. You're fine.
It was a lock-in. Yeah.
So,
Pat Butcher.
old Haggard, dwarf, he waves you goodbye and he says, out you go, I need to clean up,
He's got a broom, he's like sweeping us out.
And he pushes you out into the street, and it's a lovely, dusty sort of summer morning.
A lovely dusty morning.
Yeah, it's a lovely dusty. There's a sort of smog in the
raging
air.
hurricane.
All of the owl furnaces and owl refineries
Owl
and owl leatheries are all up and running.
Shoveling owls in, just cold.
And there's a cart filling with owl entrails and owl feathers, and it's being taken up the
Many
hill.
agonizing
It's being
hoots can
taken
be
up the
heard.
hill.
Owl entrails being taken up the hill.
Up the hill.
Oh shit.
Where the
towards
ruins.
the old
It's like some owl processing factory inside the castle. I knew it.
Shit.
But we need a gold weapon.
There is a weapons shop, but you can just notice because in the sunlight, it's quite dingy. It's a little bit set back from the road, but it does have sort of gold writing, and it's called Rusty's. So you can see as you move closer that the windows are quite grimy. It's quite run down, but it looks okay. And out of the door as you approach comes a man sort of being shoved. So he gets shoved backwards out the door, and he swears at the building a bit, and then he and then he heads off down the street.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we run after him and find out why he was shouting?
No, I don't care.
No?
No.
Get out of there,
Let's
Dan.
not bother. Let's not fuck it. Let's just go in the weapon shop.
Yeah.
Fine.
We need
There's
a
a
gold-
bell ring. As
We
we
need
open
4
the door.
golden
Yep.
swords.
It's a bit rusty.
That's weird.
Actually,
Hello?
rusty kind of.
Hello, is anyone in?
Hello. There's a voice from behind the counter,
that Rusty?
and before you know it, a goblin has jumped up on a chair behind the counter, and he's like, "Oh, welcome, travellers. How may I help you? Welcome to my store. I've got all kinds of adventuring equipment, anything the adventurers need."
Do you have any gold weaponry?
Gold weaponry, you ask? Why, of course I've got gold weaponry. I've got everything. And
Make sure you bite into it.
he
to make
pulls
sure
out
it's
a
actually-
briefcase from under the counter,
Briefcase.
opens it up, and inside
Intimidating.
there
Intimidating.
is an array of gold weaponry.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
It's like
Is
Pulp
there
Fiction.
there probably isn't a massive axe in a briefcase? Is there? Do you have any gold axes?
It's a Tommy gun.
Yep, there's a gold axe there.
Tommy.
There's a gold great axe. Just what you need, actually.
How
Just
much
what you
is
need.
the gold great axe?
51 gold.
No!
You're blundering forward, but he says, "Oh, it's terribly expensive. These gold weapons, they're worth their weight in gold, and it's hundreds of gold per piece.
Oh.
I wouldn't let these go for any less than 200 gold each.
Goodness.
Fuck, holy
Do you
shit.
sell crossbows?
Crossbows, look up on the walls, your left. Why don't you look around my shop and see if anything interests you?"
Can I look around the shop?
Can
Let's
I
have a
ask you a
browse.
question? Can I ask you a question? Are you proficient with weapons?
Oh, I'm terribly not proficient with weapons. No, not at all. I don't know how to use any weapon.
I pull out my axe and I say, I am proficient with weapons.
And so is my friend Hamhock, who is standing in the shadows there by the door. And as you look around, you see a heavily built man wearing full
With
plate
only
mail
one breast.
and a gigantic sword, which is glowing. So as you look around, you see all this array of weapons, and a lot of them actually aren't rusty. None of these weapons are rusty anyway, but they're very damaged in places. They're nicked, they're knocked, they've got sort of bits missing. Some of them, they look very well used and worn. Some of them are quite blunt. And the best thing about them actually is that they have very new fittings. So they've all got new hilts, new strapping. They look like they've been repurposed. So they're all ready to go actually. Good, half, kind of not, they're not
It's
going
like
to break
cash
on you.
converters. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
They could
It's
cash for
not-
gold.
We're not talking a classy establishment, but he seems to look after his weapons.
Okay.
And he cleans them very thoroughly.
Do any of you
Excuse
guys
me.
have any skills in stealing stuff or like thieving?
No.
I think Dad might, but I don't know if he could carry a whole weapon.
Ratso Rizzo.
Excuse me, Mr. Rusty. I've noticed that your weapons look a bit shoddy. Is this second-hand goods you're trying to peddle at full price?
No, not at all. I buy weapons on the open market, and they come in wagons, and I clean them up, and I resell them on to adventurers. I am a noble tradesman. I'm a good tradesman, and I will do you well. You adventurers, why are you here in the town of Wook, may I ask? What are you doing here?
Hang on a minute.
He's
guys.
trying to. I think these are stolen goods.
Hang on a minute.
No!
There's a
Stolen.
place where adventurers go and they all die, and there's a big shop in town that sells lots of damaged adventuring goods. Do you think there might be a connection between the two?
I don't know what you could mean.
Are you cursed?
Oh, well, no, I'm an honest tradesman. I'm only here to help travellers who are looking for adventure. Nothing sinister. No, not me. I just want to make a living.
Sounds legit.
Sounds like
Maybe if I do a lullaby on the big guy, you can intimidate Chucklehead here. You can steal all his shit.
Okay, I need a bunch of owl feathers. We stick them in our ears so we don't get affected by the lullaby,
Yeah.
and then you can play it.
Stuff owl feathers into your ears, everybody. Then.
Okay, the goblin watches as you stuff owl feathers into your ears. And strikes up a tune.
I'm dazzling the ever-loving shit out of you, you bastard.
Roll a dice. Let's see how good your song was.
11.
Plus
3.
That's okay. So that was a 20, but resist. So the figure in the corner sort of creaks with this terrible grind of metal, and his sword just sort of sings as he flexes it from one shoulder to the other.
So only Sips can hear this because we've got feathers in our ears.
And the goblin says, "What a lovely tune. I'm afraid it won't work in here. I've got all sorts of wards protecting my shop against magical spells."
Listen, Goblin, I'm only here for one thing, and that is a crossbow. Can you sell me a crossbow?
I can.
How much for?
Listen, travellers. What do you need from me?
Listen,
what do you
Goblin.
want? What are you doing in my
I've
town?
had enough of this. I want a crossbow.
I can provide you with anything you need, travellers. We can come to a deal. I'm a reasonable goblin.
We
How
want
much?
golden weapons because we're going to the castle to wreck some fools and get some loot.
The castle? You're not after the Jambawok, are you?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Oh, thank Christ, you've told me that.
Hooray!
I've been looking for someone to solve a problem for me for a
God's
very
sake.
long time.
Jambawoks. Yeah, where I'm from, we kill them all the time. You can't move in my hole. That's my house. A dwarf house is called a hole. You can't move in my hole for Jambawok furniture. I've got a nice rug that's made out of a Jambawok. My chair is made out of a Jambawok skeleton with Jambawok fur on it. I've got a Jambawok head. As soon as you walk in, well, it's kind of down because it's a hole. You don't really walk in so much as fall in. It's just lousy with Jambawok things. I must have killed 40,000 Jambawoks in my time. No, really, I have. Really. This is my serious face. I have.